first thing that you'll see is your dashboard. And the dashboard is just a list of scheduled tasks that have been assigned to you, or if you're invited to work with Five Below on a bid package, you'll see the intent to respond and the bid due notification for that. If you want to, from the dashboard, click on this home tab here. That'll take you to the Five Below homepage. So on the homepage, we have a user guide that I recommend downloading. It's specific to how the architects are going to be using Folio. On the right hand of your screen, there is a links box. And also we have a link to the Folio YouTube channel right here. We have a mobile app that we encourage you to use. It's not an app that you download from the App Store, but it's something that you want to access from here. If you log into this page from your mobile device, it'll open up our mobile version of Folio for you. And then below that is a video of how to upload pictures using the mobile app. Up here is what we call the quick search box. And this is where you're going to go to search for any of your projects. So you can search by the store number or the city that the project's located in. I'm going to search for Port St. Lucie, Florida, and the store number for that is 950. So I entered in 950 and click on search. So here's the search results. And then to access the project, you just want to click on the project number, and that'll drop you into the project space. And then from here, if you want to add a shortcut to this project so you don't have to search for it later, just click on add here. Next time you log in, that project will be in your My Projects list here. And that's specific to your username and password, so you have to set those up for yourself. Once you're in a project, we have what we call the overview page here, and this is a dashboard per se for the project. So here's the project address. If we scroll down, we have shortcuts to some photographs that have been uploaded to this location. These pictures are actually uploaded over here under the photo libraries. And then below the photographs, we have some contact information for people that are working on this project. Below that are some shortcut to some folders and some reports. So that is the overview page. This is a directory of everybody that's working on the project. If we select all here, you'll see here is the Five Below contacts. And then you have your architect, and then your contractor and your vendors. And then below that is a project directory report that you can print out if you want. This is where the RFI log lives. And you guys have permissions to be responders to RFIs. So if a contractor comes in here to log an RFI, you will get a notification that one has come in, and you can go ahead and answer that. Okay, files is where the project documents are going to live. We imported documents from Exposite for Five Below, and those are located here in the G archive folder. And then here we have the photos. Let's quickly talk about how to upload documents to Folio. We have a couple methods that you can do that. So let's go to the design folder. So if you're going to upload, go to the three dots and then select upload in the flyout menu, and then upload single file, browse for your document, and save. If you have multiple documents that you want to upload, you can put them in a zip file first, upload and extract compressed archive. We also provide drag and drop uploading. So if you have documents on your desktop, you can drag those over to a folder. And once the folder turns yellow, just drop it in. And if you have multiple files, you can select those, drag them, and drop them. If you want to get notified of something that's being uploaded, or if you want to notify somebody, there's a couple ways to do that. You just want to come here to the three dots again, and then go to notifications, and then select email. So this screen comes up where you can check the boxes, write a message, and then at the bottom, just select send. So that's one method to notify. If you want to set up a notification to get notified when something is uploaded, go to the same three dots, select notification, and then enable notification. And that just sets an alert so that whenever anything is uploaded to that folder or a new version is uploaded, you will get notified. Let's move on to pictures. So in Folio, we keep our pictures in a separate area from the folder structure. Five Below has set up these different libraries for different purposes. So you have your real estate survey photos that will go here. Your architectural survey pictures will be uploaded here. And then the contractor will be uploading progress photos here. And then we have exterior signage photos, closeout photos, and fixture photos. So to initiate an upload, you want to come to the options box and then select Create Photo Slideshow. And you're going to want to put all of your photographs into a zip file first. So I'm going to browse for my zip file. Name your pictures and then save, and that's going to extract all the pictures into a slideshow. Open the picture slideshow, just click on the thumbnail and then come through and scroll like such. And you can actually add narratives underneath each photo. You can do them one by one, or if you want to come here to the edit button and select edit photos, you can add your narratives in the boxes provided. And then when you're done, just go ahead and click Save. And just like with the file section, you can drag and drop your pictures. Go ahead and select your multiple photos, drag it over to where the box turns yellow, and then drop them. Name your library, and then over here on the left navigation, you'll see we have a progress of our upload. If you want to add pictures in, and if you forgot to upload one, you can drag and drop them into your library like so. And then if you want to notify somebody at Five Below that the pictures are uploaded, just come to the three dots and select email again and send your notification that way. We also have this option here. If you select download as PDF, it'll put all of your pictures in the thumbnail with the text underneath each one. But again, I encourage you to use the mobile app. So again, that's over at the home page, and you want to open this page from your mobile device and then click the link. Then you're just going to click on your project and then select photos and then upload that way. So let's talk about contracts and bidding really quick. So in Folio, Five Below will create a contract for you, and you'll be notified via email notification that your contract is in the system, and it's going to live under the $ right here. So $ and contract. And so what you'll want to do is the notification will contain a link to the contract itself, and you'll be directed to this view of the contract, which is the front sheet. It'll have the contract date, and down below is a summary. And then an area where you can create your amendments / change orders, and then your invoices. And on the cost sheet is where the cost breakdown is for the fees. So you're going to see your architect survey, engineering survey, reimbursables, et cetera, et cetera. So once you get notified that your contract is in the system, then you can start creating change orders or invoices against it. So to start that process, you want to come to the amendment header, then select Create. Enter in an amendment number, and then give a reason, and then select a submitted date, and then save. So once you save, it moves to step 2, which is where you want to enter in your amendment lump sum, and then you want to come to the cost sheet and allocate that. So you want to say, okay, well, we're requesting another $2,500 for survey and $2,500 for seismic. So once that's allocated, you want to come back to the front sheet, enter a description, to add an attachment, and then change the status of the amendment from draft to proposed, and then save. And that will generate an email notification to Five Below, letting them know that you just filed a new change order. At that point, Five Below will review the change order. If there is any changes that they need to have done, they'll send it back to you with a status of revised and resubmit, or they will approve it. And once they do, you'll get a notification that your change order has been approved. The invoice process is a lot like the change order process, where you'll go to your contract in Folio, and then you're going to scroll down to the invoice section. And we did want to note that you can create additional amendments, but with invoices, you can only create a new invoice if the existing ones are approved. You can't have 2 proposed invoices. So just select the Create button, provide an invoice number, a submitted date, and then save to move on to the next step. And from there, you want to come to the cost sheet, and then over here in the work completed this period column, you want to enter in how much you're asking for. And if you try to draw money from a line item that doesn't have any money in it, it'll turn red and you won't be able to save the page. So once you're done filling this column out, go back to the front sheet, upload your backup for the invoice, and then once you've provided your backup, change the status from draft to proposed, and then save. Here again is the notification that's going to go out to Five Below, letting them know that you applied for payment. finish up with bidding. You may be asked to be a scope manager, is what we call it in Sitefolio, on a bid package. And basically, bidding is done anonymously in Sitefolio. So here we have a bid package where Casco is the scope manager. And the reason why Five Below might do this is because they might want you to answer the RFCs that are submitted. So the RFC section is down here. And if there had been one submitted, you would get a notification that one had been submitted, and you would come here, open the RFC, select edit, answer the question. And if an RFC has been filed by one of the bidders, all the bidders will be notified of the RFC anonymously. And then when you answer the RFC, that same answer will go out to all of the bidders. So you want to save response final at the top left corner. The bid files are going to continue to go into the folder section over here. So you'll be asked to upload them under the bid drawings and documents folder. And then whenever there's a revision, you'll be able to create a subfolder for that here.